The story centers around Sonny Hayes, a legendary car racer whose reputation is built on fearless driving and unrivaled skill. The narrative opens in the middle of an adrenaline-fueled race, where Sonny finds himself trailing behind a rival teammate who has just overtaken him. Unwilling to accept defeat, Sonny pushes his car to its limits, refusing to touch the brakes as he navigates the track at blistering speeds. The other team members watch anxiously, fearing the consequences of his reckless driving. Yet this daring style is precisely what defines Sonny Hayes. It's a combination of audacious bravery and meticulous control that allows him to regain the lead and secure a victory for his team. After crossing the finish line, he reminds his fellow driver to maintain their advantage, showcasing not just his driving prowess, but also a strategic mindset. However, Sonny has an unusual habit. He never touches the trophies he earns. For him, racing is never about glory or accolades. It's purely about the financial reward. Once he receives his payment, he quietly exits, leaving behind the celebrations and fanfare. This particular race was a one-time deal, and now that his contract is complete, he disappears from the scene, continuing his nomadic career in the racing world. Later, Sonny is found in a modest laundromat, far removed from the high-speed chaos of Formula One tracks. It is here that Ruben, an old friend and the owner of a struggling F1 team, approaches him. Ruben's team is facing a catastrophic financial crisis, hemorrhaging $300 million and languishing at the bottom of the championship standings. With only 9 races left in the season, a single victory is essential to keep the team afloat. Failure could result in the sale of the team and the end of the careers of those associated with it. Ruben pleads with Sonny to join his team, emphasizing Sonny's experience as a seasoned racer compared to his rookie driver, Joshua Pierce. He paints a vision of collaboration and mutual success, but Sonny initially refuses, unwilling to commit to anything beyond short-term engagements. After a persistent attempt to convince him, Ruben leaves behind flight tickets, hoping Sonny will reconsider and give the team a chance to survive. The focus then shifts to Joshua Pierce, Ruben's rookie driver. Joshua is deeply engaged in practice laps, trying to maximize his performance on the track. Following the session, the team meticulously inspects his car, searching for mechanical flaws and areas for improvement. The technical director, Kate, asks for Joshua's input, but his inexperience prevents him from providing meaningful feedback. Meanwhile, Joshua's manager warns him that if the team fails to secure wins, his own future in Formula One is at risk. The pressure is immense. This season could determine whether his racing career flourishes or ends before it even truly begins. Suddenly, Sonny Hayes re-enters the picture. His arrival surprises the team, including Ruben, who is ecstatic, and the other members, who are skeptical of bringing a retired racer back into the fold. Ruben announces that Sonny will undergo a trial run, despite opposition from the team principal and the crew. Sonny calmly stipulates the conditions. He will match or beat Joshua's lap time, and if he fails by even a single second, he will leave immediately. He studies the track, memorizing every detail of Joshua's performance before heading out for his trial. The lap begins, and the team watches anxiously. Initially, Sonny struggles to control the car, even spinning out momentarily. At first, he lags behind Joshua, causing concern among the crew. Yet with his instinctive skill and experience, Sonny pushes harder in the final sector, culminating in a crash against the barrier. Despite the accident, Sonny immediately identifies all the car's flaws and demonstrates his exceptional insight. When the lap times are revealed, Sonny has completed it 500 milliseconds faster than Joshua, proving that he still possesses the speed, precision, and strategic mind that once made him a champion. Meanwhile, Joshua faces his own challenges. His manager encourages him to cultivate his public image and maintain media engagement, emphasizing the importance of visibility in building a career. At home, Joshua vents his frustration to his mother, lamenting the precarious position of his team and the pressure to prove himself in Formula One. Complicating matters, Sonny Hayes has now joined their team, adding tension and competition between the seasoned veteran and the ambitious rookie. News of Sonny's return spreads quickly across the media. Once a star, Sonny's career had ended decades ago following a severe accident. He had attempted a comeback 10 years prior, but with little success. At one point, he had even taken up work as a cab driver in New York City. Now he is back, joining a team with a history of failure, having never finished in the top 10. A press conference highlights the contrast in his and Joshua's careers. Joshua, brash and sarcastic, mocks the decision to bring an older driver onto the team, while reporters press Sonny about his tumultuous personal life, including failed marriages and gambling habits. Race day arrives and tension fills the air. Sonny reaches the track ahead of Joshua, whose mother insists he apologize for his earlier comments. Joshua reluctantly does so, while Ruben and Sonny prepare nervously. At the start of the formation lap, Sonny appears hesitant, drawing attention from commentators who speculate on his capability after years away from racing. Then, with a sudden burst of precision, Sonny accelerates, demonstrating that his strategy was deliberate. He wants his tires preheated to gain an early advantage. As the race progresses, Sonny aggressively overtakes competitors, including top drivers, but a Red Bull driver reclaims the lead once their tires reach optimal temperature. Pit stops bring new tension. Joshua's stop is rapid, taking only 7 seconds, whereas Sonny's takes over 9. Both drivers remain close on the track, and Joshua orders Sonny to yield, which Sonny refuses, insisting on holding his position. This leads to a collision between the teammates, removing both from the race. Joshua is enraged, while Sonny calmly assigns blame and reminds the team of his principles. He continues to challenge authority, directly confronting the team principal and asserting his autonomy. Sonny then engages Kate, the first female technical director in Formula One, requesting immediate modifications to the car to optimize performance in turns rather than straightaways. Kate, however, challenges him to prove his worth on the track before she listens to any recommendations. The story emphasizes the stark contrast between Joshua and Sonny. One relies on high-tech simulations, while the other relies on instinctive, old-school methods honed over decades. Despite Joshua's skepticism, he begins to observe Sonny's techniques closely, learning from his past experience and unique approach. In the following races, Sonny demonstrates his strategic brilliance. A tire puncture prompts a daring switch to soft tires against the team's advice, deliberately causing multiple safety car periods to assist Joshua. These calculated risks help the rookie advance to a historic 10th place finish, the first time the team has ever entered the top 10. Sonny's guidance, however, is not about glory for the team. He remains focused on optimizing the car's performance and instilling discipline, reminding Joshua not to celebrate mediocrity. Meanwhile, Kate begins implementing the modifications Sonny suggested. The Italian Grand Prix sees Sonny employing a similar strategy. He attracts attention with daring maneuvers, while Joshua advances under his protection. Rain complicates the race, but Joshua skillfully navigates it, climbing to second place. Sonny strategically impedes rivals, setting up Joshua for a potential victory. Unfortunately, Joshua, impatient, attempts an overtake too early and crashes. Sonny, reacting swiftly, rescues him from the burning car, saving his life. Joshua's mother confronts Sonny angrily, blaming him for the near-fatal accident, while the media paints him as reckless. Over subsequent races, Sonny continues to mentor Joshua and push the team forward, securing modest finishes such as P9, P7, and eventually P5, while Joshua recovers. Upon returning, Joshua grows jealous of Sonny's popularity, ultimately colliding with him intentionally during a race and knocking him out of competition. Sonny reprimands Joshua harshly, emphasizing loyalty to the team and the importance of discipline and strategy. The narrative then shifts to Las Vegas, where Kate uses a poker game to determine the team's #1 driver. Joshua wins, but Sonny reveals he had actually been the victor, subtly demonstrating his cunning and psychological insight. That night, Sonny confides in Kate about his past, recounting his early promise, devastating accident, and years spent seeking the euphoric clarity he once felt while racing. These moments shaped his philosophy. Racing is about mastering fear, understanding machines, and finding peace in motion. Meanwhile, Ruben learns that the team's car modifications are under scrutiny due to falsified documents, placing the team at risk. Sonny, undeterred, races despite the hazards. Suffering a brutal accident, that uncovers long-standing injuries from decades prior. Ruben, realizing the severity, removes Sonny from the team. Joshua overhears this and commits himself to relentless training, preparing for the future. Investor Peter Banning approaches Sonny, revealing his intention to create a new team, offering Sonny the role of team principal. Peter had orchestrated the sabotage of Ruben's team to gain control. Sonny, ever shrewd, ensures Ruben is given an honorary position while he builds a new competitive team. The story culminates in the final race. Joshua confesses his past mistakes and dismisses distractions, focusing solely on racing. Sonny, recovering from his nightmare and with the reinstated car modifications, executes his signature strategy, slowing competitors to help Joshua take the lead while managing tire wear. A collision involving George Russell triggers a red flag, allowing both Joshua and Sonny fresh tires and a renewed chance at victory. Sonny deliberately sacrifices his position to give Joshua the lead, yet Hamilton overtakes, causing both to collide. This leaves Sonny in P1, where he experiences the exhilaration and peace he had long sought. Crossing the finish line, Sonny fulfills his lifelong dream. Despite the victory, Sonny remains indifferent to accolades, refusing to touch the trophy. He says farewell to Kate and walks away, having completed his mission and closed the chapter on his legendary career. The story concludes with the triumph of strategy, experience, and mentorship over mere youthful talent and technological reliance, leaving a lasting impact on everyone involved. Bottom of form.